What's going on? It's your boy Tunnel Vision, and we are back for another one. Yo, supposedly Canelo, well, a day ago, supposedly Canelo isn't going back down to 160, and that after he's done with this fight, he's gonna try to take on Beterbiev next. I guess they said, what was the point exactly of going down? They might as well stay up there and unify the belts. And do I believe that's going to happen? Hell no. Hell no. My Lord. That boy will get the living tar beat out of him if he was to take on a Beterbiev. There's nothing that he'll be able to do in that fight. The reason why they're taking this fight is not because they just believe they can beat Kovalev in his prime or at his best. They believe that he's worn out. They believe that he's done. They believe that it's a wrap. It's a done deal. So because of that, they believe that they're getting him at the right time. They keep saying it. Oh, we're getting him at the right time. This is the right time for the fight. This is the right time for the fight. That's what they keep saying. So they keep seeing him, how he keeps getting hurt to the body. And they believe, all right, that's what we'll do. Danny Jacobs, they face him. Let's just be real. They faced Danny Jacobs because they saw the issues that he had with Golovkin, and even I forget the last guy he had faced, one of the previous guys. Even against Derevyanchenko, the little issues he had in that, and the fight before that one. Seeing all those things, they believed, all right, yeah, we can beat that guy. That's why they faced him. They didn't want to face Golovkin until after they saw what Kell Brook was able to do with Golovkin. And also when they saw what Danny Jacobs was able to do with Golovkin, their back and forth that they had. After seeing all these things, then they were like, all right, cool. That's why, all right, it's time to do it. They faced Rocky Fielding because he's a mid-tier fighter. It was an easy way to get a second-tier title, against somebody that the real WBA champ, Smith, flatlined in a very, very, very fast fashion. So they like they're trying to be very strategic in picking who they fight, and they believe that this was a fight where the zone will be okay with the fight because the zone has to okay the fights in order for him to get paid. The zone he just doesn't get to just pick whoever he wants to fight, and that's it. And they believe that, hey, this is a guy that the zone will pick. So that's why, be cool with it. So that's why they're doing that fight, and they believe that it's a fight that they can win. They see kinks in that. They think they see dents in the armor. It might not end up being what they think is going to happen, but that's why they chose to do that fight. When it comes to someone like Beterbiev, Beterbiev is in his prime. He's strong. He's durable. As we've seen in his last fight, you having movement, all that stuff means nothing. He's still coming at you. He's placing you body shots on you. He's hitting you with shots to the top of the head. He stays very, very active. And even if you hit him, he's able to absorb those punches. So you're looking at a guy like Canelo Alvarez, who's couldn't knock out, mid to top tier fighters, like let's say small guys like a Miguel Cotto, who started at 140 pounds, a Shane Mosley, who started at 135 pounds, that faced him after they've been through some wars, yet he couldn't stop them. Couldn't even hurt Danny Jacobs, somebody who we've seen get dropped before and we've seen him get stopped before. He couldn't do it. So just looking at those fights to think that, that he's going to have anything that's going to deter a Beterbiev, I don't think that's the case. Personally, for even the guy that beat Beterbiev beat, I forget his name right now, Gastix, whatever the hell his name was. That guy beats Canelo Alvarez. Both of them beat him. So you ain't doing no body attack on Beterbiev. That's not working. There's nothing you have when it comes to the power in your hands that you'll be able to bring to the table at 170 pounds against that fighter that will be able to do anything. And we know he has his stamina issues, and that's in Canelo. And then you're getting hit and absorbing the type of heavy shots you're going to be absorbing from that man. You know, only one word would explain that fight. Ugly. Because that boy will get up and bad in that fight. And absolutely no way they're going to take that fight. I think the only reason they're even talking about facing him is to try to bring interest into this fight. Because there's no interest in this fight. It's kind of weird, but there's really not a lot of interest in this fight. It's very, very low. And I think part of it is because people think that Kovalev is done. And they believe that this is not necessarily a challenge. Weird. A guy's jumping up all this weight, but they believe that's not really a challenge. They believe that, it's a wrap for Kovalev. And he's primed for the picking. And they believe that Canelo's trying to pluck that cherry. And again, it might not work out that way, but that's what people believe. And plus, it's on DAZN, and DAZN, for whatever reason, I don't know, man. Since Canelo's been on DAZN, fight week ain't like fight week used to be, man. Since he's been on DAZN. That's weird. It's just not the same. It's just not the same at all. But we shall see, man. Only a couple of days before the fight. But as far as him taking on Beterbiev, better chance of aliens coming down on Earth tomorrow and eradicating all of us. And the rest of us that are still alive, living in caves and stuff like that, trying to keep the human race going. Bigger chance of that happening tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't happen tomorrow. That would really suck. Like, subscribe, share. I'm out.